about what infrastructure is. And all these modules are built for you so that you can go through that. And there are some prerequisites also. For example, if you want to do module 5, it's a prerequisite for module 6. So you can't go to module 6 until you have finished with module 5. These are based on the assessments which are for management of ICT. With that, I'm going to have a little overview with you for to help you um, go through your management of ICT in much faster manner. Okay, I don't want you to be buried in the information that is required. So these are the modules which you will be finding in the, and you can click directly and you can go to the module. But there are some modules that you require to do before you go into the next module. So make sure that you go one by one and you follow that. Now, there are three assignments that you need to do as per this course. One assignment is portfolio part A. Then you have portfolio part B, and then you have a research paper which is in the end. Generally, it's a research essay that you can find anything you want to work on, and you can find that. Now, I put some dates on this. Today, I will give you a little overview of how you're going to do the portfolio A and then portfolio B. Okay, just an overview. Generally, you have already selected the companies which you will be working on. I want you to work mm, to reduce your likelihood, and it should not be expansive or it should not be that broad that you guys are not able to do it. Okay. If in case you are going out of a specific section, I would suggest you to talk to me because I want to keep you as part of within the scope of your environment, whatever the selection that you have taken. You will upload everything. Sorry, you will upload everything in the assignments uh, place. It will be open to you when you will be doing it. Uh, you need to present your portfolio. Example of sample portfolios are also here, which are available to you. There are different people who have done the job for the portfolio A and B. Okay, let's show you some of those. So your portfolio is like this, where you are describing about the company, what it does it do. It has specific headings, and your rubric is designed based on specific headings. Now you have to do some research on the mission, goals, and objectives of organization, ICT infrastructure. I will explain you about the organization, how you assess. I don't want this much of comprehensive information because I want you to design an architecture where you're going to put the policies or you will make rules for that architecture, how that ICT will be managed, right? So, because you are networking students, software students, and data analytics students, you will be minimizing the information over here, and the risk assessment will come at top, not at the low. It will be in the start of your um, this document. Okay. So I'll tell you all these things together. Don't worry about that. With this, this is the portfolio A, and portfolio B will come afterwards, which is a little bit uh, comprehensive in um that will finish your requirement. One of the things is that you have to make sure that you need to build up your uh, research documentation. Come on, yeah. Wait a minute. Okay. So if you go to the first thing, it will give you all things together, which list of preparations, tasks, and marks allocated to part A. So it has all the information over here. And you will build the weekly milestone, how you're going to uh, follow that. It has a document template for you. It has also the ICT policies for you. It has portfolio quality assessment criteria. You peer review form is for you. You will be judging each other, and team and individual marks allocation processes. Everything is over here. Now, I didn't put the list of organization. For example, if I click this, it will come up with, oh, where is that? With some list of organization, but you guys have selected the organization in the last um, uh, lecture. Okay. Now, um, you need to work on about the organization, that what is their vision, purpose, mission, goals, strategy, decision, objectives, and so on. And then you will work on ICT infrastructure. The first thing is this, which is you need to complete it by this week. Now, you have selected a company. For example, I have some team, software team has selected. Which company did you select? Software team, please. What's the name of the company? Where's the software team?
It's called EasyVet.
Easy. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm using too many screens. So easy, wet. Okay. Can you put over here? I'll explain you how to find it things. Easy wet in the message box and chat window. The web link for the easy wet. Can you send me the link, please? And we have two software teams. Yeah, good. So we have this easy wet. That's nice.
Not sure if I can share on the chat. I
No,
cannot
no,
see the
that's
chat.
okay. That's okay. This is the one, right? I'm
Um,
going to show you. Don't worry. I'm going to share my screen.
okay.
This is the one, easy
Yeah,
wet.
that's the one. Yes.
Okay, most of this information, which you generally you can find, is in about us, but there is no information over here. So you need to go an extra mile on top of that. Yeah, none. Come on. This is very interesting. Who made this website?
There is an X button at the top right.
Yeah, you press the X button. I've actually used this software in the past and seen it used.
Okay, that's okay. Now, in majority of the companies, you will find the information on their website. For example, corporate groups, you will find things here. Now, you will restrict your study only on EasyVet on this website. Okay, what they are doing, what is their product, how they are managing it. For example, I clicked about us. This is their story, right? Their mission is there. Their global team, this leadership is there. It's a small company, but it has some leaders. We want to be part of something. So you have all the information that you can get for the first thing, which is over there is from this EasyVet, from this about us. Now, one of the key things that what mission statement or the vision statement gives you is a little bit overview about the company, what company's done. So their mission is to develop and distribute disruptive technology that innovates, automates, and changes the veterinary market globally. Okay. I'll go through the sample today with every one of you. Everyone has a company. So I want everyone to be part of this discussion. So tell me that this is the mission, right? To develop and distribute disruptive technology that innovates, or automates, and changes the veterinary market globally. What do you think that their objectives are or objectives could be? I want your because you will design this system now. So tell me what could be the objectives of this company to develop and distribute disruptive technology, innovates, automates, and changes the veterinary market globally. So what is their objective?
Makes it easier for veterinaries to do what they need to do to give services to
No,
their clients.
yeah, I need an objective. Now, I'll explain what objectives are. Objectives are the things that a company puts on the basis of their vision statement and on the mission statement. Now, these objectives are very important for the company, and they monitor these objectives based on the yearly plan or KPIs, key performance index. Okay. If you don't have an objective, like for example, a student objective of management of ICT is to pass the course. This is your objective, right? If you don't have this objective, you won't be striving much harder to pass this course. Similarly, in a company, you have some objectives to make sure that you complete this mission. So, in your opinion, what are the major objectives that a company, this kind of a company, can decide to complete their mission? This is what objectives are for. Now, tell me. Anyone? It doesn't need to be one team. You can contribute. I'm going to go to case study of each and every one of you having a company to make your life much easier. Give me only two objectives. Oops. Hello.
Sorry, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Uh, sorry, are you asking about the objectives for this company?
Yeah.
Is it like ultimately like making profit? No?
You are the CEO of this company. You're making the objectives. Come on, now tell me what are the objectives. Think like that. This is a sample company for you. You choose it. Now you tell me the objectives that you think that this company should achieve by the end of this year. based on their mission?
Have their software in over half of vet clinics in New Zealand.
Excellent. So you can always say they build a software which covers the half of, that's good. This is the objective, right? Now, in order to achieve this objective, in all of you, tell me your opinions. Then in order to achieve this objective, are there any problems? Do you think that there are any problems? Anyone?
Veterinary clinics are already using other software, and they have to get customers to actually use their software when they're used to other software.
Lovely. Good. Write this point. Please write this. This is a very important point. So other companies might be using the software. Good. Anyone else?
You have to maintain and continually update your software.
Excellent. Here you need to update or maintain software. That's good. What else?
Different countries might have different compliance around laws and regulations they have to follow.
Excellent. Oh my God, who is this? Fern? David, is that
Yeah.
you? Smart guy. Countries has different compliance, correct? Good.
Yeah.
Anyone else?
Not every country may have access to a way to access the software.
Yeah, very good. Not every country have access to the software. Excellent.
Some
So-
softwares are difficult to use and some are easy. So everyone prefers the easy one to click. Means they already highlighted or pop up how to where to click. So it is if softwares are easy to use, then they are handy. Means they are
Because
more
excellent.
preferable.
You mean to say it should be user friendly, right? Currently,
Yes.
the website is not user friendly. It's pain.
Yes.
Excellent. Okay, these are 5 points I've already written. And I tell you one thing, all of you, that you have done a great job. Okay. Now, if you consider all of these 5 points, these are risks that could impact the company based on mission. These are objectives, but there are some risks which does not allow their objective to be fulfilled. That's why I told you the risks are at the top, because you need to assess the risk of the company. Now, these are 5 risks that you told me. And one of the things is I'm going to teach you standard in the next class, and I'll exactly explain what I meant. Every company, one of the points that David raised was very, very important, was that the countries have different laws, regulations, and maybe the software is not applicable over there. It's a very important aspect because they want to go global, right? If they want to go global, there might be um, differentiation of software. Then there was a point that the software, you cannot access the software from any country. So there's a risk. So you have to do the risk assessment based on these issues. And once you do the risk assessment, you do the risk mitigation to make sure that you are able to resolve the issue. When you resolve the issue, you actually are able to drive your objective to a success, right? For example, you're doing this course, you need to resolve the complexity of this course to achieve a simple, good grade. So I'm very happy with these 5 points. Reason is that because I work in this field, and you guys, all of you are right on the spot, 100% right on the spot. Okay. Now, this is the first company I took. Let's take the second one. Who wants to share? The second one. Please put the link over here so that I can open. We'll go one by one. Everybody will have its yeah. EasyNet is challenging. You will enjoy that, and you can email me for anything you want on this EasyVet. Okay, I'll explain you. Anyone, please, other group, please send me the link of your company. Here comes Sparky. Oh, that's a good one. Spark has visions. Let's see. This is Spark, a very big company. It has who we are, governance, leadership. It has everything over here. Who we are. It talks about our purpose. This is their purpose, to help all New Zealand win big in digital world. The Maori translation of our purpose is any Maori here who can read this? Hello. It means to help all New Zealanders so that they may grow. Okay. Now they have very comprehensive information over here, and you can go through the governance even. You have annual reports, you have charter, code of ethics, constitution, directors. So it has all the things, so environment policies. It already has the policy. You don't have to work much harder. Risk policies, right? You see here. So if you open the risk policy, uh, Nick, okay. If you open this risk policy, you will find that they do the risk assessment. Okay. And they have done very beautiful risk assessment as part of their. You don't see much of the risk. So it has different policies, but they are managing globally the Spark as a whole, as a general requirement. But I don't see their vision statements over here, right? We need the vision statement. We need something, leadership score, board of directors. It should be here, who we are. But their vision statements is somewhere here. Their purpose is this. This is their vision. And then you have, there are 4 objectives that they do with. We connect, we are bold, that's okay. And then so on. So whoever doing SPA, they have good things there, but they have worse things also, because you have to select a new product for Spark, and you have to revolve your architecture around that um, economy. Okay, so let's go to the straightaway point. We have, I think so, it's very comprehensive, but tell me, what are the risks for Spark?
There's a lot of compliance with things like Privacy Act and things like that.
You're always stuck with compliance. Yeah, Spark is compliant to everything. Privacy Act, well, 2020, what else? So compliance is the problem. What else?
There's a lot of competition within the market and the technology is constantly changing.
Competition within market, that's good. Big risk. Yeah. Anyone else who wants to give some view? Anyone else except David? Let's. Anyone else who wants to point out what could be the risk? So I see their vision statement is on top, who we are, to help all New Zealanders win big in the digital world. Anyone else who wants to give me some risk for Spark?
This one is a telecommunication company, and we have 4 to 5 companies here in New Zealand. If and all companies are offering broadband services and mobile services, SIM services, and if any company did decreases their standard rates, call rates, or means amount, then then those company will be take benefit of others.
Okay, but you know what happened? Okay, that's okay. 2 degrees does the same thing, but doesn't work. But
Uh,
that's okay. It's a good point. Somebody decreases the price. Good. What else?
If it's to do with like customers and stuff, there's a lot of like scam or phishing emails going around for big companies.
Excellent.
So yeah, that's a risk.
Excellent. Excellent. Very good. Scam. Customers. Nobody actually, one of the biggest risks is if you take this finance director out. Okay. You see the pictures? They are also the risk. So if you take them, one of them out, there might be risk for Spark. Okay. So risks are, you have to identify the risk to make sure that you are able to um, get to the get the required objective. Okay, good. I think the Spark is in a good position. Return on investment often require large capital outlay, and that's correct. Social engineering, yeah. Okay, I won't be talking much on Spark because that's a good thing. You guys have a lot of good things. This is an easy target. Oh, best of luck, David and your team. Okay, next. Nice work. Let's see. Now you need to be very specific or stay specific. I don't want longitudinal or very long or expansive, elaborated assignment. I need to the point. Okay. Okay. Who is next? I'm still waiting. Can you see my screen? Can you send me the link of the next company? This will be the last, I think so. Anyone? Come on. Come on, guys. Hmm. Wants to give the company Apple. Who is Tada? I think so. He must be. I love Apple. I'm a great fan of Apple. Okay. I have a lot of apples at home in my refrigerator. Okay, let's see. About Apple, Apple leadership, investors, ethics, and compliance. Let's go to leadership. About Apple. Go straight away on their leadership, board of directors. Little bit hard. Good. So where I can find the vision, mission, it should be here. Good. Compliance at Apple, bring policy to life, being accountable. Nice. I think so. You can create a vision. We do the right thing even when it's not easy. What do you think? Is this a vision statement or a mission statement?
Just a lie.
Are you an Android user? So is
No,
this
I've got an Apple and an Android.
okay? So why do you say it's a lie?
Well, because they do all that stuff with the kids making the phones or whatever back in the day. I don't think that's doing the right thing when it isn't easy.
That's good. At least somebody has a good argument against them. Okay. Now tell me, is this a vision statement or is a mission statement?
Is it either? Is it just some quote this Tim Crook guy said?
He just cooked it, right? Okay. Now I'm asking a very simple question. Let's see. Let's consider this statement and let's see whether you can identify the difference between vision and mission statement. Is this a mission or a vision?
That's more likely a mission, um, that they want to do everything right when the market is hot. They still want to improve it um, with the innovation or whatever they have. But this is what
That's
they're focusing on.
Okay. Anyone else who wants to state that this is a vision statement? Anyone who wants to argue?
Is it maybe a vision statement because it's so broad and it's not really a quantifiable goal? So it's like we want to do the right thing even when it's not easy, supposedly.
Okay, broad or quantifiable. This is very beautiful words you used. Anyone else? Is this a vision statement or is a mission statement? Okay, this week I showed you something that you have to go through that. Go through the module 1 and try to see what you have to conclude from your companies and come out with things. Anything which is quantifiable, I like this word, and it's that should not be a vision. Vision is something that you see the vision that you want to build your company as one of the best companies in the world. So mission is something that is more objective, more productive, more towards the goal. But this statement is neither, it's between both mission and vision. We do the right thing even when it's not easy. So it's a generalized statement. It is not quantifiable, so could not be a mission statement even. And we can't see whether it's a vision or not. Okay. Now this Apple, whoever doing Apple, they are software students who are doing Apple. Are you guys software students? Yes, okay. Now what you do is you build, you need to do one thing. You create a small project based on Apple, any software you can build for Apple. A very small application. Okay. Now around that application, you will be actually, it's a prototype idea. So you don't need to develop anything. It's a prototype that this could be good Apple application. And you will revolve the ICT across this application. So we can be very specific. You don't need to develop a full application. No, you don't do it. You just create the design of the prototype that this could be the design. This is our vision for a new Apple because you're working on a portfolio of a company, but you become part of that company when you're building it so that you can feel how company thinks. And you produce that product to make sure that it goes according to the mission, vision, and objectives of Apple. Okay. Similarly, easy wet guys, they need to develop a new concept for them in software, a new concept that, okay, we found these risks and this is a new concept or new application that can actually solve the problem. And then you will go through that software or the prototype design and you build the regulations or the summary of policies based on your software. Similarly, Spark guys do the same thing, that you are going to have a new product for Spark after evaluating the risk, and you will launch this a prototype design, and your policies will revolve around that. Similarly, we have some other guys working on Tesla or other things. So you build a new thing and you revolve around it. Okay. Like, for example, one of the very beautiful risks was by Easy Wet that maybe you are not able to access the software from anywhere in the world. So make use of cloud software based or software as a service that could solve the problem. But you have to do the risk assessment to make sure that you are able to build that information. Is it clear? Everybody is clear? Any questions? This class is so good. Okay. Now, coming back to the task that you're going to do, you have to give a weekly update on your task. Everything is available over here. We, so we go to the marks allocation. So analysis of strategic importance of, so what you do is, instead of doing this, you can do this, build a scorecard. You can do a risk assessment, which could be also better. You can do SWOT analysis. So first thing you need to do is that you need to have vision, mission, goals, strategy. Now, these goals and strategic directions will come, objectives will come after you have done the risk assessment, because you have to make sure that you're capable of achieving those objectives. Okay. Then you have organization values. This will be available on the website, so you don't have to worry. Organized structure is available over the website. Now, you might find that Spark has a big structure and EasyWet has a smaller structure, so don't worry about it. Structure doesn't matter. What matters is you are able to conclude the organization structure of that company. Number two is ICT infrastructure. Now, I want you here to develop your prototype for that company, that this could be the better option for Spark, this could be a better option for Apple, this could be a better option for you. So here you will create a design prototype, and then you will have what ICT structure is required for that. So that means that you will design this system in such a way that you will require, for example, software people are designing a system and they may say, okay, we are going to use the cloud sources, we are going to use .NET. Similarly, what else they will be using for that, what is required. So they will put everything over here, current hardware. Um, so hardwares are always available, but you need to put things over here because you will be designing a new product for that company. Okay. Then you will, third is the strategic importance of information and information technology within the selected organization. So you will do this, all these architectures, enterprise architecture, you go through that. That's a module 6, I think so. Right? So on weekly basis, what you do is we will discuss everything with you. I need your documentation to be ready. Just keep on doing the work. We'll discuss things and we'll fix things up so that we can produce the results much faster. Okay. And based on your objectives, because you're designing this system, right? You will be in a better position to create objectives for that company. So you build your objectives instead of, because objectives are proprietary to the company, and these objectives are not disclosed to the company at all. Is that clear? Are you able to?
Yep, all clear. Rizwan, just while you've got that page open, whereabouts, looking at the numbers 1 to 8, whereabouts do you expect most people to be by now?
No, you start by now. You should be one first. You'll start from this week. This week is this first. Second week is second and third. After this, the next 2 weeks you'll be designing a prototype.
Yep, no, that's
Okay.
cool. So by Friday this week, everyone should have done number 1.
Yes.
Yeah, that's all I was asking. Thanks.
Okay. Any question?
We do the risk assessment before number 1, right?
You do the risk assessment after number 1 because you need to see whether there is a problem with the mission, how you're going to achieve the mission. So risk assessment is done based on the company profile and the product that you will be looking into it. I tell you, wait a minute. I'm trying to find a standard for you guys so that I can share it with you. I mean, this is in my other laptops. Generally, all the standards in my other laptop. Wait a minute. Oh, I'll explain you, okay? Don't worry. Because I want you to be specific rather than if you don't enjoy working, it should be practical because you have to make sure that your whatever you're building, it should succeed straight away. I hope we have the standard here. Okay, I'll get you the standard. Then next class I'll teach you the standard because one of the things in wait a minute, I'll get you something. Hold on, I'll get you something. Just wait a second. Okay, I got it. I'll explain you this a little bit today. Okay. Okay. Now, you guys listen to me very carefully because nobody else can actually teach you this thing. It's a good thing for you. It needs to you need to understand the organization context and its objectives. Okay. Now, the context dictionary meaning is the situation within which some exists or happens, some context. And organization has always has a context. It has legal context. It has stakeholder context. It has different contexts. So when you register an organization in New Zealand, it's a legal person. It's a person itself. It's a separate entity. It's not a that you are a director. Director responsible. Director is not liable. It's the company liable. It has its own um, genes, DNA. Okay, Apple has a different DNA. Spark has a different DNA. Tim Cook can go. Next one will come, but organization still stays there. Now, the organization has a vision, has a mission, it has objectives, it has goals. Goals are kind of a mission that um, what you go through. Okay. Um, so now this is the generalized clause. Don't worry about this standard. This is the generalized clause, which is available in majority of standards. Now, when you are assessing the organization, it is very important that you must assess the organization based on external and internal issues that could happen to you. For example, you are prototyping a design for EasyVet. You will see whether it has external issues that are relevant to that software or internal issues that are relevant to that software. External issues could be very beautiful points by different students. They said that there are different laws in different countries. This could impact. These are external. Now, not every country has an access to the software. This is also external. Not user friendly. It's external. It is impacting from the coming from the consumer. Update and maintaining the software. It is coming from internal. How are you going to do that? So you have to see every aspect of internal and external issues that could actually affect your organization and its product. I give you example. There was a company called Weedle, and they created a website just like TradeMe. The first day when they went live, they were hacked straight away. Live hacking was done. And when they were hacked, what happened was Weedle was never able to come back as a competition with TradeMe. It was very difficult for Weedle, and it's still not there. So this actually happened in New Zealand because they didn't do a proper, they didn't determine the external and internal issue that they could face because of that product. Okay. So external could be anything. It could be New Zealand laws. It could be Prime Minister makes a statement, like he does a statement that he is going to have a road charges increased by 25%. If it is impacting your software, impacting your organization, it can increase the price, right? So these are all external issues. Internal issues could be your team is not good, your team building is not good, they are not working together, you don't have resources, your boss is not happy, he's very stingy, toxic, so on, right? So for these external and internal issues, the first thing you need to do is to make sure, because these issues are going to impact your organization, uh, your product straight away, right? You have to do the risk assessment. And we use generally a standard called 31218. I'll give you this standard also. We'll do the risk assessment properly, okay? So in this clause, the old clause of 31,000, the external environment in which organization seeks to achieve its objectives. Now, Spark has an external environment. He has consumers. He has B2B, B2B. Similarly, Apple has external environment. How are you going to track the external environment? And in order to have that, you have to make sure that you are able to do the risk that relates to all these factors. It could be financial investors. They won't like it. So that's why there's SWOT analysis, everything that should be based on these objectives, these context of the organization. For example, New Zealand Parliament passed the Privacy Act 2020 on 26 June 2020. The new act commenced on 1st of December. This was what happened. Now, it gives the businesses to apply that Privacy Act by 1st December. And there were some companies who were not able to apply that. So they actually breached the Privacy Act. They were not able to apply this Privacy Act by 1st December 2020. Right? So these kind of regulations changes coming from the government also. So you have to look into everything that could impact the organization. The internal context is total internal environment where you're building things up. Like you, I have a class like you and Management of ICT. Now, in that context, we do the risk management takes place in the context of the objectives of the organization. And every department within the organization comes with objectives and risk assessments. So if you have an objective, like you're creating a software and you have an objective, okay, my objective is this software should be foolproof and should have the best security. It should be user friendly and it should be accessible from anywhere in the world. You must do the risk assessment so that you can mitigate the risk. Is this clear? Any questions? Oh, either class doesn't like it.
When you were saying that this stuff needed to be done by the end of the week, is that sort of a soft deadline sort of that we should impose on ourselves, or are you saying that we need to be giving you updates?
No, I'm not going to push you. You have to push yourself. It's your company.
I mean, there is a deadline at some point, right? So
yes, there's
which you do get it, but that it's not at the end of the week.
No, it's not end of the week.
Okay.
No.
I said thank you.
No. It's you have to put the things in the yourself, push yourself. I'm here to guide you in the right place. Okay, I'll put these slides for you. Okay, I'll put these slides for you so that you can understand. The other thing is that on objectives, follow what I'm saying. Okay, if you go a little bit beyond the limits, then I'm going to pull you back so that you can stay because we are doing other subjects also. And I understand that. Okay. Now, all your objectives are based on smart word. Your objectives should be specific. It should be measurable. It should be attainable, realistic, and time specific. When you assess the risk and you come up with your objective that, oh, we can achieve this objective. Achieve means attainable. It should be very specific, right? So you don't give a generalized objective that our software will be the best in the market. It's very generalized. Or we will be able to maintain the software. This is very generalized. So you can specify that. And it should be measurable. If you can't measure your objectives, then these are not objectives at all. Like, for example, you want to pass a exam, you want to pass ICT management. Your objective is measured through your marks, so it's attainable. It should be realistic also and time specific. So when you're doing the writing the objectives for your product of the company which you have selected, you base objectives on these 5 things which are SMART. Okay. It should be specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time specific. You should give the time by end of semester. Coming back to your point, you say that the deadline is not hard and fast rule. You will create your deadline for this specific, for your objectives, for the objectives of your um, uh, assignment. The deadline for your assignment is, I think, so in April, the first portfolio A. So it's there. I put the dates. If you put the syllabus, there are some dates mixing up. Portfolio, don't worry about portfolio B. Only portfolio A is by that time. Okay. So your objective should be attainable. That's why I don't want a comprehensive things. For example, these are some objectives. So tell me which of these objectives are fall into these 5 things, or which are of this you consider that these could not be an objective. Tell me, based on SMART methodology.
That second one's a good one. That
Excellent.
hits all the stuff.
Excellent. Reduce incident by 75%. This is very specific, time specific, attainable. Okay. If you see, I'm going to achieve 100%, that's not achievable. You can achieve 99%, but something. Okay. What else? Anyone else? These are okay. First one is general or SMART objective.
General, because it doesn't have any time.
Yeah, it does
value
not have.
assigned
Yeah,
to it.
it does not have time. It does not. It is not specific. It cannot be measured. It is attainable, but we need to fix all these. Number 2 is right. Number 3 is achieve and maintain a certification annually. Is it objective or not? So if you
Yeah,
see the
I reckon
objective,
it's smart.
yeah, it's annual, it's time specific, it's attainable. That's okay. Perform internal audit and report.
Boo. Probably general.
Excellent. Uh, Run security awareness program.
Still general.
Excellent. So every other thing is no. This I won't tell you because this is for networking. Create culture of cybersecurity is also generalized objectives. So objectives are the basis of your organization, and you have to create these objectives. I'll upload these slides for you. Okay. Is this clear to everyone? Any questions so far? Hello, you can ask me.
Oh, I'm good.
You okay? When you're working on your uh, when you're working on your portfolio assessment, wait a minute, I'll show you. If you go to syllabus, I put some dates. Here's the date. Oh, yeah. Okay. You don't have to work. This is portfolio B. No, it will be around June. Okay. So don't worry about this. This one you should be able to complete it by 12 of April. and then you have Easter holidays, you have the semester break, and you're free to go. You should be able to have your research essay. And research essay can be also linked to your product that you are doing. Okay. I'll fix this slides for you so that you can easily manage it. And I upload those slides for you too, okay? But I want you to go through these modules at your own end. You need to go through that because it will help you understand. If you have a question based on, yeah, like you have module 3, which is a video about information systems, so on. It gives you a little bit of information on that, okay? Okay, guys. Any questions, any difficulty, just ask me right now.
Excuse me.
Yes?
You mentioned that we don't have to write that much like sample in Canvas. How many pages would you expect us to write for the portfolio?
Oh, you see the portfolio sample.
Yeah.
That's why I want you to don't follow that. Follow the headings only, okay? So
Okay.
be specific, follow the headings.
Okay.
Okay? You
Yeah.
are, that's why I gave you a product prototype. Reason is, if you work on a company, you will bring lot of information in it, unnecessary
Yeah.
information. Okay? When you
Yeah.
are building a product for the company, which is a prototype, and you design that, you only need um, the policies and structure of ICT in the design environment only. And then when you put it in, when you publish it or you develop that software and it's released, everything goes with it. One of the things I've seen in the industry that at the design phase, if you make a mistake, then the final release will have the same mistake. So you only design your prototype, you build the ICT around that, and that's it. Okay.
So can we guess what would be necessary for the ICT
Yes, you can do that. You can do
And so we
because
just guess? Do we just guess?
yeah,
Like
you
okay.
because you come from software background, so you need to understand what could be the IC infrastructure for EasyVet. Okay, what could be the
Okay.
best possible?
Okay. What about mission, vision and stuff? It's from the company, right?
It's
We
from the
can
company. Yeah, it's from the company.
but
100%.
okay. But objectives we make up as well. Do we make up objectives for
Yes,
the
that's for your product only.
okay. I see.
There, I'm
Thank you.
specifying. I'm making it specific for everyone. It will look difficult, but it will look when you start doing it because you will not have access to the objectives of any company in the world.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have to create yourself. You work on your product. You think that this product will be very good for EasyVet. And yeah, you can even chat with them. And once you design something, send it to them that I think you should incorporate. Maybe they hire you. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyone else who wants to ask me a question?
So I guess I've heard a lot of there's two different like streams of the main bachelor's course, the software and the networks. Is there actually going to be some sort of programming or coding component to this course?
No. It's so you are coming from data analytics, right?
Yeah, and I have a Bachelor of Science in Computer Science, but I know that other people who've taken the same course, there isn't a requirement to take data analytics to have any background in
No, that's okay.
in coding.
No. Management of ICT does not require you to have any background.
Okay, cool. That wasn't really a question for me. It was just for any other people who are taking data analytics.
No. I'm trying to make management of ICT interesting for you. Nothing more than that. Otherwise, it's a very dry subject. So when you build your own product or make a prototype, that will actually help you work better. I mean, then you will be implementing that ICT on it or the policies on it, how to control your product, how to make sure that it is feasible for your organization. So that's what I'm looking for. Because if you go through the simple policies of a company and so on, what will happen is that it will not give you any information how you're going to implement those things. So that's why it's if you want to code, don't code. I would stick with prototype only. We are only sticking with the design thing. Okay.
So when you're referring to making a prototype, you mean just sort of describing processes?
No, you prototype. You are in which team?
My team. I don't know.
What's the company name?
I'm not sure if we've fully decided on one yet.
Oh.
Maybe TradeMe, potentially.
You were working on TradeMe, right? You look at TradeMe and you think that can you add something to the TradeMe? That will be great. That is what I'm looking for. That's like, for example, not the product. You can add any products. With TradeMe, you see its problems and find something that even a small portion that this will be a good artifact for TradeMe.
I guess what I wasn't understanding was when you say a working prototype, I'm not sure what you mean.
Not working
by
prototype.
Something working.
No, not working prototype. We don't want. I need design of your prototype. Then, for example, I find that TradeMe SQL queries are not good. They are not specific. Or you find that TradeMe search optimization, it requires good search optimization. Or you find TradeMe, and then you revolve the ICT around that product. Okay. You just design it, and then you build up the policies to control that. Okay. We have to.
That's cleared it up somewhat for me. I guess I wasn't understanding what you meant by prototype previously.
No, you just design something, a new thing for TradeMe, and then you revolve ICT management, how you control that, what are the processes involved. Then it will be all policies and procedures. That's it. And it will be specific. It will be specific. So you will not be looking into the whole TradeMe. You will be looking only at the product of that TradeMe that you designed.
Okay, thank you.
Did you get my point?
Yeah, definitely. Crystal.
Like, for example, there are many schools in MIT, right? And if I give you MIT, then you will start working on overall picture. Then the work is huge. So I tell you, okay, create a new department, and then you create the policies for that department. That's it. So you fix it. Okay.
So Rizwan, a lot of this is tying in with the hot topic, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what
you
what
tie
we're really
with
doing?
hot topic. You tie with cloud computing. You want. That's what I want. I mean, don't mess up things. Okay. Okay. All good. Keep asking me questions if you want. I can email me. I'm happy to answer because I want to. The first these 3 weeks, today and next week, I want to see your progress, and then third week I'm going to tell you exactly if you are going beyond the limits. I'm going to grab you back in, and if you are within the limits, I'll tell you, okay, go ahead. Okay. I come from a different background, so I'm more innovation like person. So I like things to be implemented rather than stay in books as theoretical concept. Okay, I don't want that. I don't want you to burden yourself with work. That's why I gave you a specific design requirement, so that you design it, you build your own, you suggest your own ICT infrastructure. I'm ICT expert, so don't worry about it. I'll guide you which what you require. Okay, especially IOCO, I'll guide you in that. Yes, Pooja, welcome
Okay.
back. Where are you? Yeah,
Hi Rizwan. So sorry I missed last class. So just
yeah.
wondering like which group I am in and what so whatever we
Okay,
project will be
Pooja,
completing,
which field you are from?
it's from
Software,
data.
data analytics. Okay,
Yes.
guys, anyone wants to take Pooja? Anyone, please? Any group?
No, I'm happy to work by my own if everyone has already
No, no,
made the
no.
group.
You need to work in a group. You will be overworked. No, I can't.
Our current group, I met another person doing data analytics and introduced them to our group. So we've currently got 4 people. Is 5 too many?
No, no, that's okay. That's okay.
I don't know if the rest of the group's on a call, but I'd be happy to have another
Pooja,
member. You know, the more the merrier.
yeah, that's okay. Pooja, you got the group.
Cool.
Okay.
I'll add you to our Teams chat thing.
Okay,
And
thank you.
also, if you can make the group on Canvas, that will be great. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Cool.
Thank you, Rizwan. Thank you, Adam.
You,
No
you're
worries.
welcome. It's so simple, Pooja. Everybody, if you don't and don't fight with each other, okay? This,
No.
so I want you to enjoy. I want you to finish your projects, your ICT management way ahead of time. Okay. Okay. Yes, Adam. Adam, you raise your hand.
Sorry, I think I was just clicking around on my computer absent-mindedly and raised my
You
hand.
like
Sorry.
you like it, clicking around. That's a good thing. It's ICT. Yeah. Okay. And how to lower down? Can you lower down your hand? Okay, I can't do it. Oh,
Is it gone now? I think it's loaded
yeah,
itself.
it's gone. It's gone.
Okay, sorry about that.
Anyone else who wants to ask a question? Sham, man, hi, John. You're silent. Judy, you're silent today. David is okay. David, you need any help on Spark? Just
Let you know. Will do. Cheers. Thanks,
uh,
Rizwan.
you will be lost in information that they have. Let me know, okay? Um, so we have we have Ria here. Reho Pooja is back. So let me one more time. I take the attendance for you. The good thing about uh, this is I can download the attendance. That's beautiful. Done. Okay, that's all
There
for
might
me.
be a discrepancy between my name on online and what it's actually recorded down as.
Adam, I have seen your name. It's very long, so don't worry.
It keeps getting messed up. The IT guys keep trying to fix it. My name's Adam Carroll. It's not Simpson. It's not any of that.
I'll
It's
fix
just
it.
a lot of stuff keeps happening.
No.
All right.
I'll generally mark everyone present. If somebody is absent, then I mark in the end that this guy is not present. Okay. But
Cheers.
I have seen there were some names that were all good. Okay, guys. Now you need to do module 1 and 2, and I want you to just go through that and start working on your. If you start working for 1 hour or 3 hours per week, you should be able to complete your assessments. Okay, I'm done with my class.
Thanks, Rizwan.
Thanks.
Thanks, Rizwan.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Cheers.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank you.
Have
Thank
a good
you.
week, everyone. Bye.